Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Update on Surge Protocol today. It's an asset I've been holding for a while, and I told you guys about it about a few months ago now. So there's been a lot going on over the course of the last few months, and ever since I did that video, the team have been constantly grinding and building new parts of the asset. I mean, well, let's start off right at the beginning and we'll just have a look through the website. We do know that it is DeFi. It is at the heart of DeFi. And the main fundamental part of this project is the fact that projects or yourself or anybody can build their own tokenomics. They can also build their own contract within Surge, which allows you to put your asset along with the SRG token into a contract, which then forms your own liquidity. There is zero liquidity required when starting up a project. You get it every single day, thousands of times a day. Projects are starting up on Ethereum, or they're starting up on BSC, or any other chain, and they're rugging instantly. I mean, people build these LPs up with their own token and rug it. With the Surge Protocol contract, you cannot rug it. It is in there with that SRG. You have to buy SRG in order to get it. I'm not a developer. If you are, definitely take a look at it. But the main thing I want to talk about today is the fact that they have now built on Arbitrum, which is ticker ARB. So if you're a developer, or if you want to build your own contract or your own project, you can migrate or start a fresh smart contract on the Ethereum chain, BSC or Arbitrum. So there's three main points there. And like I say, we'll just have a look at a couple of things. The main thing I want to talk about as well is the swap. If you look at the last video, what I did, they did a few updates on the swap. But look at this now. This has been completely rebranded, and it does look amazing in my opinion. I think if you've not used it before, jump straight over to Surge. If you look at the website link here, swap.surgeprotocol.io, and it will take you right to it. Remember, this is on multiple chains, so we've got Ethereum, BSC, Arbitrum, and also if you look at the top here, we actually have Polygon too, and then a testnet, so it's easily interchangeable. Just connect your MetaMask up to the Surge swap, and then you can change it within your wallet, or just click on this option here, and you'll be able to swap it from Ethereum to Smart Chain. It'll go into your wallet, you'll click swap, and then it'll do it. If it doesn't swap it, then you can just go directly to your MetaMask and change it in there. And then you can go ahead and change your assets, whether you want to swap ETH for Surge, Surge for ETH, or Surge for BSC, for example. But there's loads of different options in there, and I must say it does look extremely well. Jumping into some recent news, and I think there's been a lot of news recently. We'll just have a scroll through Twitter. This is one of the main places I personally get all my information and my updates from Surge, but they have got a Telegram announcement channel, and we also got a Telegram chat channel, and admins in there 24/7, so if you need any questions, definitely jump over there. But one of the key points is that SRG is now live on Arbitrum. That does allow builders and creators to develop on Arbitrum. But also as an investor, if you're looking to get into SRG, you can now buy it on Arbitrum. You can have three options. So we've got Ethereum, which is currently market cap is around $300,000. The Arbitrum is around $240,000. And the BSC is actually still flying high, leading the charge at around $700,000 market cap. So we've got three different market caps, three assets, but all fundamentally they do the same thing. And Arbitrum is a massive step forward in my opinion. It does allow people to build on that platform. Scrolling further down, we can see a lot of things. One thing I want to talk about before we jump into the charts is this, the deployer bot. This is how easy it can be to deploy an asset on Surge. They've got a Telegram deploy bot, which has Arbitrum, ETH, and BSC now, and testnet are now live. To deploy your SRG20 token, which that's what we call it, if you build on SRG, then you are classed as an SRG20. All you can do is create it with a few clicks on Telegram. You pay less than $10 to deploy, and there's no initial starting liquidity. So builders, that is an absolute piece of cake for you. No smart contract technicalities. It does it all there for you. So that's pretty much your updates there. One thing I want to look at is the charts. And this is the BSC SRG token. As you can see, we had an awesome listing. It flew away up to around 2.8 cent, just shy of that 3 cent region. And then, like most assets during this bear market, we've had a sell-off, but we have been pretty much in a consolidation period now for a while. I mean, you're looking back to that all-time high was in January, and now we're pushing into April. So it had a good launch. The asset in terms of fundamentals is solid as a rock, and people are accumulating down at these levels. You've seen some big wicks to the upside, which are buys when we're getting sold off, but that's it for now. I think people are looking to accumulate the asset, and you can see we're getting some good spikes up there. And for me personally, I think if you're looking to buy SRG, the one on Ethereum and BSC are two good options for you to take. Also, we now have the Arbitrum one too, but looking at, I don't think we quite have the Arbitrum chart available yet, but once it is, what I'll do is do an update with the Arbitrum charts. But looking at this, for me, it is just a clear area to buy down here now. I've actually started to buy up. I mean, I was looking at these 2 wicks here, and so many confluences down at the bottom. We bounced here, we bounced on it there, and this is down at 0.007, so we're less than a cent now. And for me, I think it's a good buying opportunity because the markets is finally starting to look good. Bitcoin's pushed up towards 30k. We have not had any major altcoin run yet at all, and that will come within time. We do know that Bitcoin always runs first, then it runs into high caps, then it'll run down into low caps. And there's nothing to say that we can't have a DeFi summer again. We had a beautiful DeFi summer in 2021. So let's hope that happens again. If you're looking at the Ethereum chart, very similar scenario. We had that major rise. Ethereum pushed up towards that 2.2 cent. It was flying high, and same again. We've had a big sell-off, and we've come back down into a consolidation area, which is down at around 0.003. So it's less than half of the market cap of the BSC chain, but it's one to monitor as well. I think buying these assets now will be great long term. I'm holding on Ethereum and BSC, and I might even take a look at the Arbitrum asset too and get some surgery there. So I've got the full trio. But that's it. That's my my thoughts and an update on Surge. Once we do get some better charting software available, and once one's on my website are more effective, then I'll jump into some proper TA. But as you can see, in terms of technical analysis, it is on the floor. It is that level where people are happy to accumulate, and that is on both ETH and on the BSC side. But that's it today. Like I say, if you're new here, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.